The village of St. Clair slept between two hills and a river that whispered even in winter. It was the sort of place where doors stayed unlocked and everyone knew the sound of everyone else's footsteps. One morning, just before the bells rang, old Madame Lies found a basket on the church steps. Inside was a baby. No note. No blanket worth the name, only a threadbare shawl and a pair of enormous dark eyes that seemed far too serious for a creature so small. The child did not cry. She simply watched Madame Lies, as if trying to remember her. The village gathered in the square, murmuring like wind in wheat. Who would leave a baby here? From where? Why? The mayor cleared his throat and declared they would send word to the nearest town. The baker said they should wait. Surely someone would come back. The blacksmith, who had lost a son years ago, simply stared at the basket and said nothing at all. All the while, the baby watched them, quiet and solemn, as though she were the one judging them. Days passed. No one came. The villagers took turns caring for her. She slept in the baker's warm kitchen one night, in the mayor's tidy house the next, and once even in the bell tower, where the young priest hummed lullabies he barely remembered from childhood. Each home gave her something, a wool sock, a wooden rattle, a faded ribbon. Yet she belonged nowhere and everywhere at once. They named her Claire, after the village itself, because it seemed wrong for her to have no name at all. Years went by as softly as snow. Claire grew like a small tree rooted in many gardens. She learned to knead dough with flour-dusted hands, to mend fences with patient knots, to listen to stories told over long suppers. She laughed easily but never loudly, as if careful not to disturb a silence only she could hear. Sometimes she would sit on the church steps, right where she had been found, and stare down the road that led away from the village. The blacksmith once asked her what she was looking for. "My beginning," she replied. He had no answer for that. When she turned 12, a traveler passed through. He was a thin man with tired eyes who claimed to know many roads and many sorrows. He saw Claire in the square and stopped as if struck by memory. For a moment, hope fluttered through the villagers like a trapped bird. But the man only shook his head. "I've never seen her," he said quietly. "But whoever left her here chose well." That night, Claire did not sit on the steps. She stayed inside the church, alone. No one disturbed her. In the morning, she was smiling. "I don't think I was abandoned," she told them all. "I think I was given." The villagers looked at one another, unsure what she meant. "Given to you," she said simply. "And you were given to me." From then on, no one spoke of the basket with sorrow. It became a story told at festivals and long dinners, how the village had once found a baby on its doorstep and, without meaning to, had raised itself along with her. And sometimes, on quiet mornings before the bells, Claire would stand on the church steps and listen to the river whisper. Not for a mother who never came back, but for the small, miraculous truth she had grown to understand: some children are born into families. Others are born into entire villages.